And for some reason, when you encounter black people within the Western Hemisphere, that these groups of people have been more likely to face unprecedented situations that have never been seen on planet Earth before. And these are the situations in which you may start to question yourself, which you may start to ask yourself how such a situation can be justified by labeling somebody with a situation that the system caused, but throwing all the responsibility onto that person. You know what that's like? That's like me saying an ant is responsible for burning down my house when all the ant was doing was walking through my house. Black people, as you know, within the Western Hemisphere are minorities. There is a very small percentage of colored people within the Western Hemispheres, and I mean proper colored people. I'm not talking about those brainwashed puppets who try to convince themselves that they're white for some reason by taking down another brother and a sister. I'm telling you that the small masses of colored people are incapable of causing such a global, or should I say a national problem that the Western world tries to convince themselves that the colored people have created. It is quite unprecedented that such an accusation can be justified just because the title in which some of these self-proclaimed professionals hold convinces them that they are accountable to speak on the life of a colored person. You're not accountable to speak on the life of a colored person if you have never been in chains. Let me just tell you that. You are not accountable to speak on a colored person unless you've actually lived through the experience, unless you have actually undergone your research within the colored community, rather than pulling your racist research which says black people are more likely to be in prison. What does are you serious? Black people were more likely to be in chains before they even landed in America. Are you mad? I just don't get it. Black people were already in prison when they landed. Like, what do you think your peanut brain is doing to convince yourself that that you are the lifesaver and that you are the Black Panther of the black community? You're a fraudster. You have nothing to offer. You have absolutely no useful or resourceful contribution. We don't want you taking anybody and misrepresenting them. I'm not going to go too deep into the subject matter, but I will let you know your contribution towards the labeling rather than actually understanding. I'm not saying the situation doesn't exist. All I'm going to tell you is that the situation exists for a reason, and it's not the fact that the situation exists that bothers me. It's your inability, and I'm speaking on behalf of these so-called professionals. It's their inability to actually get to the root cause of the situation, but instead what they do, instead of acknowledging that science even proves that racism causes stress, some of the most stress out of any kind of stress you may experience, instead of getting to the core root of this problem, which is racism, they hide the issue. They brush it under, they sweep it under. They claim they are treating you when all they are doing is whitewashing you, when all they are doing is convincing you to be a servant to the same community and the same system that has been brutal in their efforts to work towards collecting the black masses as a whole and having us fend off for each other. And the ones who do make it out, unfortunately, end up becoming an even more lost cause as this whitewashing becomes more apparent, as it becomes more favorable, as it becomes their new adopted way of living, to the point where they are so blind to the fact that their own skin is dark that they will look themselves in the mirror and they will run away with fear as if they have seen a monster, not knowing that they are looking at the product of a black person, regardless of how much they have mentally washed themselves down to sing songs of Snow White or to believe in fairy tales. Deep down inside, these people live a complex life of nothing but fear and shame, and they will never want you to admit it.